You said I'm from Burlington. Let me tell you why I'm running this. The reason why I'm running can be summed up simply with a little lady that I met last week named Layla in Graham, North Carolina. Layla is 12 years old, and it doesn't mean anything to you all, but this is a 12-year-old girl, and I'm out there campaigning, and I see this lovely family, mother and two little girls, and I say, hey, what's your name? And she tells me Layla, and she's talking to me. And it's a very sad story for me anyways. And this girl, I find out that she has type 1 diabetes at 12 years old. She's in 7th grade. Every day, well, just about every day, I think, she has to stick herself with a needle. And it's one of the most painful things that a mother will have to go through. Her mother was explaining that some days her sugar is really bad, and she loses feeling in her legs sometimes. So as the mother is explaining this issue, I'm thinking that, expanded Medicaid will help more people in this situation. Then I see a lady a little taller than her, and I look at her to change the subject because it's tugging at my heart a little bit, and I have to keep it tough, right? So I look at the lady beside her, I said, hey, what's your name? And she says, my name is Karina. And I said, oh, okay, how old are you? And she says, she's 14. And she says she's 14. And I said, well, what are you? She tells me she's in the 9th grade. I said, well, what are you going to do when you go to college? She said, I don't know what college I'm going to, but I know exactly what I'm going to do. And she said she's going to be a scientist because she's going to find a cure for her little sister. And that right there was one of the hardest things I ever had to hear. And that right there is reinforced the reason why I'm running, and it's because of education. Right now, Karina, who goes to Graham High School, which is one of the poorest and broke down high schools in the state of North Carolina, is being shortchanged. Every single day, her mother wakes up and sending 2 kids, Karina and Layla, to a school that is underfunded, the teachers are underpaid, and there's not even a per pupil expenditure that can help the teachers out. Tupac never gets quoted in a political speech, but Tupac once said, if there's no hope for the youth, then there's no hope for the future.
All right.
That's right. And that's the truest thing ever. Every time that we decide that we're going to cut or tell schools to make do, can you make do with this? We're potentially leaving out someone who could cure the ills of the world. There is somebody right now in Boone, North Carolina that is striving to cure cancer, but he can't. And he may not ever get to it because his mother is going to work 2 jobs just to keep the lights on. On the 23rd, they're probably hungry. And he's going to have to make a decision sometime in his life whether he's going to go to work full time or he's going to finish high school. And let's say he does finish high school and he wants to go to the University of North Carolina. He's only rewarded with a tuition of $24,000. And they're saying that that's equal. I don't care who you are. But every day that we leave 1 penny on the table is another person diagnosed with a cure or a ill. It could be cancer. It could be AIDS. It could be something as simple as Zika. It could be your mother, it could be your grandmother, it could be your grandkids, it could be your children. There's 2 reasons why people run for office. One reason is they're running for taxes. Taxes are too high. And there's another reason why people run for office, and that's the right reason. They're doing it for you. Nothing that the legislature has done has affected me besides the ID, which I have one. But I'm not running because of that. I'm running because of you all. This is your issue. You all are the ones with kids that's going to an underfunded school. You are the ones who are teaching these kids and putting out a great production of students every single year. You are the ones that's not getting expanded Medicaid. You are the ones that's waking up every day working 2 jobs for something that you should be getting paid for 1. You are the ones that's not able to unite and maybe say you want to unionize. You are the ones that see people getting pulled over and handcuffed and hit with felonies before they're 16 years old. This is your issue. This is not mine. I have a great resume. I struggled, but I got through it. I was lucky enough to have a father. There's so many who was not. And we're telling them that they have to pull themselves up from their bootstraps when they don't even have boots. Every time my opponents say, hey, we got a rainy day fund. There's two things I have to say about the rainy day fund. I'm a tax spender because I'm gonna show you what you do with, I'm gonna show you what you get for your money. He's a tax clincher, which to me is robbery. And then he says we have a $2 million of rainy day fund. And then I meet somebody like Layla and Carolina, and in their life, it is pouring down raining. How are they supposed to make do in their life? With a mother who works 2 jobs, gets paid $9 an hour for one, and $7.50 at the other. This is why I'm running. And I'm asking each and every one of you for your vote. I'm asking each and every one that can vote for me. I only have half the district. And we're not going to do no voter fraud. But I'm going to need you to donate. And that's something that people don't like to hear, but I'm going to need you to donate $20.16 for 2016. Because we're going to start changing this. I have a chance to win, a real chance to win. Also, I'm going to need you to call people, knock on doors. I'm going to be here in Randolph County knocking on doors, every single door. I've already started campaigning. I've already started knocking on people's doors and telling them, please vote for me. So, if you find it in your hearts, if you really believe that now is the opportunity, not just to take back and turn it blue, not just to redo all the things they've done, but to start moving this county forward, start moving this state forward, then I'm gonna need you to actually go out, call people, make phone calls, put out my yard signs. Unfortunately, I won't get my yard signs till tomorrow. That's why I'm kind of late. But I will have them here tomorrow. So go get one. You make sure you do everything you need to do, because I don't need you pressing the button, my name on the legislative ballot, simply for me, because it's not. I'm losing money to get $13,000 a year, but I need you to do it for you. This is not about me. This is about you. Which way do you want your country to go, your state to go? Thank you.
Thank you very much, John.